What I want to start off with today is talking about masterminding groups. Basically, how to mastermind, how to leverage a mastermind group. So what is a mastermind group? Typically, a mastermind group consists of maybe 5 to 6 people who all are common thinkers or like thinkers, but you don't have to think the exact same way because you want diversity in your thought processes to be able to have an effective mastermind group. So the purpose of the mastermind group is to have multiple people who come together from either different backgrounds. If you want to have a specific focused mastermind, y'all can all be in the same space, but it's always beneficial to have different viewpoints and to have people from different backgrounds who have proven themselves successful in those particular backgrounds. So something it can consist of someone who's a real estate expert, someone who's an artist, someone who is a pastor and specializes on family relationships. But whatever your mastermind group that you put together, make sure that it's a common core of people who have the same values and are looking to move in the right direction. So I'm going to give you 4 things to look for when putting together a mastermind. The first thing you want to do is you want to be able to select the right people. How do I know who the right people are? Well, again, as I said, you got to kind of at least be on the same wavelength. You got to be able to have a common core value that you all share. Also, pick people who are successful in their endeavors, who have a major value add to the group. So in the beginning, you may only start out with 1 or 2 people, and then you'll ultimately build up to the team that you want. So the first team of people you have may not work out long term. The whole point of a mastermind is to have a long-term relationship with one another. So first group you put in may not be the ones that ride out to the end with you, but get started, even if it's just 2 people, and then work your way in to get the 3rd person. Have a democratic process about it. Have a strategy for if someone is a negative Nancy and you want to get them out of the group at some point because you don't want them taking over or having a negative attitude. So have a process that you will eliminate unwanted members and how to replenish the group, if you will, when people may fall to the wayside. Second thing you want to do is you want to make sure that everybody is committed. So, you don't want people to kind of do the hokey pokey, put the left foot in, take the right foot out and all that kind of stuff. You want people who are committed to the goal, committed to helping out the group, and who can focus. The third thing you want to do is you want to be able to figure out the when, where, and hows of the mastermind group. When will you guys meet? How will you meet? Will you meet in person? Will you meet Zoom links or StreamYard? Do you meet at a cafe? You got to figure out these things. Then you got to figure out how long you're going to meet. Mastermind shouldn't take forever, no more than a couple hours. But when having the meeting, also have positive energy in the meeting. So always start off by going around, ask each person to comment what great thing or what success they've had since the last meeting, and also ask what's going on in their personal life. Because what happens in a mastermind group, it thrives and succeeds based on the trust of one another. Your mastermind should be a safe space. So it shouldn't be somewhere where you're going to be judged or criticized or humiliated like that. It's where you can come together and talk about anything that'll help the group move the needle forward. So think about those things as you're putting it together, because you always want to start your meeting off positive. So you don't want to say, hey, just what's going on, and then people start saying, hey, listen, my pipe broke at the house, or you don't want to start off that negative energy. So start off with a good flow. And then the 4th thing you got to do is you got to figure out, what are we going to talk about? Have that already predestined before you get there. Don't get there and say, well, you want to talk about the weather, you want to talk about sports. Have a predetermined agenda as far as what you're going to talk about. And this gives everybody some insight, some forethought to put into the mastermind when you guys come together. So masterminds can really, really, really be beneficial because, listen, as great of thinkers as we are in our individual rights, think about when you collaborate with someone else. When Tara and I get together, I have so many dope ideas. She has so many dope ideas, but then we come together, that synergy creates, and we just really start coming up with all these creative ideas. It's like, man, go grab the notepad, go grab the board. We just start really writing down all these ideas. So just imagine the synergy you have when you have 5 to 6 people come together with like mind ideas and concepts. I took Kennedy and Caden to the American Sesh yesterday with Pinky Cole, the founder of Slutty Vegan, and Derek Hayes, the founder of Big Dave's, Derek Hayes, I'm sorry, of Big Dave's Cheesesteak. And it was absolutely amazing. The way the process worked, well, I can't tell you, you have to go there. But it's a type of a mastermind, and so many collaborative ideas came up, and it gives you ideas to run with on your own accord. But Kennedy and Caden were able to get one-on-one coaching from both Pinky and Derek. Just stand tuned, stay by. You're going to see something major pop based on what was shared yesterday. So what are your thoughts? Put in the comments your thoughts of masterminds. Do you already currently belong to a mastermind? Do you head up the mastermind? Are you a part of a mastermind? How is it working out for you? So if you will, comment down below what masterminds mean to you. Are you interested in a mastermind? Comment down below if you would like to be in a mastermind that Tara and I put on. If you'd like to join some of our different mastermind groups that we have, if that's something that would be a good fit for you, hey, just chime in at the bottom, let us know. And if not our mastermind, maybe we can connect you to someone who has a mastermind very similar to what it is that you want to be able to accomplish in your particular life. So hope that helped out, guys. That's a good way to really propel. You know, guys, we're closing out January, so we're in February already. Man, the year is popping. Time goes by. So make sure that we're using that time at its highest and best use. So if, for an example, you may have had a New Year's resolution and it's not quite working out, or you're a little behind, no worries. Just get back on the horse, saddle up, and possibly consider joining a mastermind to help you with the accountability, and it'll help you get right back on track. And actually, it'll probably further you by the end of the first quarter than where you probably anticipated you'd already be. All right, guys, I am Dr. Sean J. Harris. Make impact. Have the most incredible, productive, phenomenal day today. All right, make impact, make money while you're doing it.